AEW Dynamite starts with the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson and Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian versus the Acclaimed, Caster and Bowens, and the TH2, Jack Evans from the Heavens and then Helico, and Daniels wins with the best Meltzer ever on Evans. John Moxley comes out and says he'd beat up Kenny Omega under used car salesman Don Callis, but there's a title match tonight so he won't, but he will get even and then some with Kenny. Jake Hager versus Wardlow, and Wardlow wins with an F10. After the match, Hager and Wardlow fist bump. Backstage, private party, Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy have gin and Snoop Dogg has the juice. Then Matt Hardy shows up and signs private party to a 30% deal to manage them. Team Taz comes out, Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, Will Hobbs, Taz and his son Hook for Cage's weigh-in. Darby Allin is out too, and Cage weighs in at 272 pounds, and Darby weighs in at 170 pounds, and Darby grabs his skateboard ready to fight, and the lights go out, and Sting comes out to stand by Darby, and Team Taz leaves. Darby versus Cage next week for the TNT Championship. Matt Sydal versus Cody Rhodes with Snoop Dogg in his corner, and Cody has a Snoop Dogg remix theme. Cody wins with a crossroads. After the match, Serpentico and Luther attack Cody, and Evans helps fight them off. Then Snoop Dogg hits a splash off the top rope on Serpentico. Abaddon versus Hikaru Shida for the Women's Championship. Before the match, Abaddon attacks Shida, so Shida rightfully cracks her with a kendo stick. The match does start though, and Shida wins with her running knee. Ref Phoenix versus Kenny Omega in the main event for the AEW World Championship with Don Callis in his corner, and Kenny wins with the one-winged angel. After the match, we see on the Turnatron, Butcher, Blade and Eddie Kingston with Ali are beating down Pentagon and Pac. Kenny goes to attack Phoenix, but John Moxley comes out and hits Kenny with a barbed wire bat, but the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson run out and beat up Moxley and hit a magic killer on him. Some wrestlers try to stop the beatdown, but Kenny has a bat and Gallows puts someone through a table. The Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson come out and Kenny throws up a too sweet. Gallows and Anderson join him, and then so do the Young Bucks.
Too sweet!
Well, see you next week for the next Dynamite highlight.